Coming to Best Buy made me realize just how much working retail made me hate the holidays. I just watched this like bitch woman, you know, like with the customers, I want to see your manager haircut. You know, like you'll know what I mean. If you ever do work retail, you can spot the people right away who you know are going to be a piece of shit to the employees. They're the ones that come off really entitled, but you can tell there's just a set of people who think that they're so much better than everybody else and that they don't need to treat other people with respect. And 9 times out of 10, they're gonna want to see your manager and shit. And I don't know how these guys that work retail now deal with it, but for me, when I worked at an electronics store as well, it's not Best Buy, it's a direct comparator to Best Buy. And you know how Best Buy is blue? Well, they were red. I can't remember the name right now, but I'm sure you can figure it out. I feel like the holidays brings out the worst of people when it comes to the actual, like, you know, acquisitions of gifts. There are certain kinds of people who come out in droves, and there's this whole mentality where it's like people will like fight over a deal. And I've actually seen this happen when I worked at this electronics store. I'm a very Christmas spirit kind of guy, right? My Nissan Leaf has like reindeer antlers and a nose and everything. I'm the first person that is like, I wait. I am ready and waiting to put up my Christmas decorations, right? I loved this season. It gave me so much joy and bliss, the whole Christmas time of year, because it is different from the rest of the year. People are so much more welcoming and nice, but I feel like that doesn't apply to you if you work customer service. People are generally assholes to people in the customer service retail sector, especially around this time of year. They can just be so insanely demanding and rude. And it's not all people, right? But it's also the fact that when you work in a customer service job, you see just how these businesses and corporations try and capitalize off this time of year. Everything that if you work at a store, everything they do is in a way to try and sell you as much shit as possible. And you might think you're getting a good deal, but trust me, you're not. The savings aren't worth trampling somebody over. And I guess my main problem with the holidays isn't with the actual people itself, it's how hard these businesses trying to capitalize off of it. Now Black Friday is starting back before Thanksgiving. Like Thanksgiving Eve is now like, what, Gray Thursday? Like, I don't know about you, but there is no way in hell, like hell could freeze over and they could be offering free Xbox Ones. My ass is not gonna go anywhere after my fat ass eats. After eating on Thanksgiving, you're lucky if I get out of bed the next morning. Like, I am comatose. Like, I am not moving. And if you can somehow cook a Thanksgiving dinner and people are still able to move afterwards, you done fucked up. People bitch about all the time about how commercialized these holidays are and everything. It's not just the companies that are the problem. The simple fact of the matter is there are people who are willing to take what these companies give them, and they're willing to fight for it too. If you ever work Black Friday, opening the doors to a store is like you pray not to get trampled. Like, it was a joke, yeah, but it's also a very real possibility, especially at electronics stores. And the thing is, working retail, you really do feel like they don't give a shit about you. Like, the stores will work you to the bone. When I worked at said electronics store, you were lucky to get a day off. Like, if you managed to get, let's say, 2 days off a week, the luckiest guy in the whole place. Because they were so, like, the chances of you getting off and spending some time with your family, like what you're supposed to do during the holidays, was so rare and minute. Most of the time, all they wanted to do was keep you as long as they could, and it felt like you were nothing but a pawn. It felt as if the whole holiday season, the spirit of it, was just sucked away from you, and you had to watch as everybody else got to spend time with their family. They got to go out, they got to do all these things, but you were there behind counters checking them out, and I hated that. Just felt like you weren't a part of society, like you were a part of your own subculture that you didn't want to be in. Unless I had to, unless I didn't have a choice, I don't think I could work another retail job like that again, where they just use you as a pawn. And I understand, no matter what job you have, you're just gonna be another piece of the machine. And I understand that. Like, I don't mind being a piece of the machine. I don't want to. I'd rather be the machine. But if I'm gonna get compensated for my work, I'm more than happy to do it. The thing is, when they start to take things away from you that you hold near and dear to your heart, like your family time. Like, my family's not perfect. We argue, we bitch, like, we hit each other every once in a while, but we still love each other, you know? And to have a job take that away from you, and to take it away from you to the point where you lose almost all of it, is infuriating. And that is why working retail made me the Grinch. Like, I couldn't wait for the holidays to be over, and I hated feeling that way, because I love the holidays. I might be freezing to my bones, I might be freezing to my bones, but I still love the nice, warm, fuzzy feeling that you get from the holidays. I love seeing Christmas specials on TV. I love Christmas. I love the family atmosphere of it. I love how everyone just comes together this time of year. And when I worked retail, I lost it all, dude. Like, to me, the holidays like Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas truly are special times of the year. There's no other time of the year where people get this close to everybody. Like, I'm so excited to take my nephew trick-or-treating, right? Like, he's like 2 years old now. But I can't wait to take him trick-or-treating and to show him all the cool stuff about this Christmas. Like, our tree should be arriving in the mail today, and I'm so excited to put it up with my family. Like, I love it. I love being with my family on the holidays. And honestly, working in retail took that away from me, and I hated it. I hated it with a passion. I hate how ugly people can get just to get a new deal on some cheap TV that's not even that expensive. I will never go Black Friday early morning shopping. I might go Black Friday with my family, but I'm not gonna be waking up early. The only way I'll do Black Friday is if I wake up in like noon after my food coma and I realize I don't have anything to do, so me and the fam go out and go shopping. We're not gonna wake up in the morning, line up in queues or in lines, line up in lines. My Sri Lankan heritage came up all of a sudden. Line up in lines and just suffer for a cheap TV or a cheap Xbox. All that being said, I did go Black Friday shopping, but I went Black Friday shopping like at noon in the afternoon. I was with my mom to go find a washing machine for her new house. Other than that, I'm not going to be one of those people who takes it really seriously. It's just a way for me to have fun with my family, nothing more. I hate how people have turned it into this crazy, let's be realistic here. Thanksgiving, it's not a holiday anymore. It's more Black Friday than anything else. Black Friday has taken Thanksgiving spots on the holiday calendar.